Who comes to disturb me so early in the... Oh, well, if it isn't my little favorite worshiper. I don't usually see you in the morning. No, I don't mind. Not if it's you. You've been very faithful to me, and I appreciate your visits and your offerings. Ah, there it is. What have you brought me today? Ah, sand? Why, how did you know? You clever thing, you know me so well. This lake is sadly lacking in sand. The shore is mostly pebbles and mud. I haven't had a good abrasive to polish my scales in ages. You must have traveled quite a ways to get your hands on this. I'm so lucky to have a wandering trader who comes to bring me such lovely gifts. Now, what blessing shall I bestow upon such a thoughtful human? Hmm? If it were anything else, I'd think you were trying to butter me up. Oh, fine. If all you desire is to behold my beauty, then you've received your wish. But I will bestow upon you one extra blessing. Oh my, how you stammer and blush. Now, on your way. If you keep complimenting me, I might just snatch you up and keep you. Oh, well, if you would like to stay, you're free to. It's so early that no other worshippers have arrived yet, so it's not as if there's a line. It's just that usually you're in such a rush. Well, was there something you wish to ask of me? You're just standing there looking at the water. Speak. Anything you can do to serve me. Well, now it feels like you really are trying to butter me up. I certainly have ideas, ones perhaps unbecoming of my station, and unseemly to speak out loud, and they would sadly leave you in little time for anything else. So I think I must abstain, for your sake. Besides, you already do far more than I expect from a human. Your offerings are frequent, thoughtful, generous, and you so often refuse to accept a blessing in return. Why on earth would you need to feel that you have to do more for me? Put such thoughts out of your mind. You owe me nothing. Did you have something else you wish to ask of me? A story? Oh, what a funny request. But very well, my little worshipper, you've certainly earned it. I will tell you the story of how I came to this lake. I came because I heard the hosts of delicious salmon swam up to the river to spawn here, so I came to eat the salmon. The end. I only jest. There's more to the story, of course. It had been quite some time since I'd been properly worshipped. My previous home had been in a kingdom to the north. I regrettably was forced to leave after I swallowed a, particularly annoying mayor whole. Oh, don't give me that look. If you'd been there to hear the things he said to me, you'd been cheering as he slid down my gullet. And all because I wouldn't agree to live permanently in his city, for absolutely no sort of payment or reward. At that time, I liked to move from place to place, traveling the rivers, and he actually threatened me when I refused. So I left the kingdom to escape retribution, and had been living off the land. I'm more than capable of it, but offerings had spoiled me. I was desperate for a good meal, and so I came to this lake in hopes of a few mouthfuls of juicy salmon, as I said. People from the city must have seen me in the lake, because before long a poor woman had come to me, begging me to heal her children. I was wary, of course, that I would find myself in the same situation as before, but it was just the most darling little family. It would have been a shame to see it broken. She was just so grateful. You'd think anyone would be grateful for their family being saved, but it had been some time since I'd heard a thank you from someone that didn't feel like they were forced to say it out of obligation. She offered me everything she owned. I accepted none of it, of course. I appreciate gifts, but I'm not heartless. Still, the offering was so flattering, I thought I ought to stay and see if the people of this kingdom might worship me properly. Oh, but that's not the end of the story, my dear. because for a few days I was still undecided. The people were charming and polite, but the offerings were ultimately lackluster and the lake was restrictive. I never told you this, but it was my first meeting with you that made me decide to stay. Oh, yes. I noticed you when you first entered the line to leave offerings for me. You kept hopping up in hopes to get a glimpse at me over everyone's heads. And when it was your turn, you were so entranced that you couldn't even speak. You left me with a box of scented oils. They were delightful and so welcome after how grungy I'd felt after my recent journey. And then you left without a word. You didn't need to say anything to leave a lasting impression. You made me decide that there were people here who would show me proper reverence. And you've just been, oh, so loyal ever since. Despite your frequent journeys, you visit so often. That alone has proven my decision to be the right one. You, my dear, are a true gem, and you are always in my thoughts. Now, I believe that answers your question. It won't be too long before other worshippers begin to arrive, and it wouldn't be right for me to ignore them in favor of you, even if you are my favorite. As I suspected, you begged to stay. I can sense that you're trying to buy time. Why? I insist that you explain to me what's driving you to linger here. Careful now, little worshipper. I like your sweet words very much, but don't take that to mean that I'm easily fooled. I don't believe for a second that you're simply desperate to gaze upon me. You're coming dangerously close to disappointing me, my dear. You'd better start telling me the truth or I'll have to force you to leave. I would hate for any one of our interactions to end on such a sour note. Oh. Oh, you poor dear homeless. Since when? Whatever could have happened? You had work, I thought, your travels. Weren't you successful as a wandering trader? Oh. Oh, how dreadful, just dreadful. What a foolish thing for a caravan leader to say. When no other caravan agreed to take you. Of course, I see. I imagine reputation is everything for them, and with yours so unfairly tarnished. I feel almost responsible. I've given you blessings of fortune many times, even at times when you had refused a blessing. It's a shame they weren't enough to sway fate in your favor. I think I understand now. You have so many things to face back in the city. You don't know where to go. Don't know how you'll eat. So you brought me your final offering from your last journey, hoping it would earn you some time in a place where none of those worries can reach you. Oh, you poor dear. You should have said something sooner. Come here so I can comfort you properly. Yes, in the water. I've enchanted the lake to suit my preferences. The water's quite warm. Oh, goodness. Now that you've gotten close enough, I can see all the grime on you. You really did sleep on the streets last night, didn't you? Oh, we can't allow that, can we? Remove those filthy clothes. Shy, are we? Oh, please. I'm centuries old and I've seen quite a lot. Though, there are still things yet I would like to see. Well, have it your way. Then just remove as much as is comfortable. But I'm washing you right now. That's not up for debate. I have soap here, and I even saved a jar of those scented oils you brought me so long ago. I was waiting for a special occasion, and it's my favorite scent. Oh, nonsense. You're so tiny I'll hardly have to use any. This is an entirely appropriate use for it. Besides, I think the way this will mix with your natural scent will be very appealing to me. Now, no struggling. Just relax. feeling? I hope my scales aren't too rough against your skin. Ever the flatterer. You don't realize what fate your words might bring if you keep charming me like this. There. You look so much better. Wish I'd noticed the state you were in the moment you arrived. It's entirely inappropriate for my favorite worshipper to visit me covered in grime. I have some dry clothes for you. Strange offering that somebody brought me, but finally we'll see some use. But you're not getting out yet. For now, lie on my chest. Do as I say, my dear. Your dragon god you revere commands it. There, that's better. You've clearly been rattled by your recent troubles. You were never so slow to obey my commands before. Oh, that wasn't a reprimand, dear. Your distraction is understandable. Now, I think I have a solution to your problem. I will make you my acolyte. I've been thinking for a while that I need some type of assistant. Nothing so lofty as a priest, just somebody to aid me in the little drudgeries associated with my worship. When I told you there was nothing you could do for me, I was under the assumption that you would be leaving on another journey. But if you're staying here and have no other obligations, it's a very different story. Mostly, I just need someone to catalog and organize my offerings. They're all in that shrine over there. It's become quite a mess. I'm constantly rooting through a pile of things, trying to find other things. You would tidy up the shrine, placing all the offerings together in a way where you can easily find them. I'll leave the method up to you, just so long as you can tell me what I have and fetch them for me quickly when asked. It's not a difficult job, but it's one that I don't have much time for. I get so many worshippers nowadays that I barely have time for it, especially as the offering pile just gets bigger and bigger. I may also ask you to do other things as I see fit. For example, I appreciate your help when I bathe. I can never reach my back. I can just feel the grit wedged under my scales there, and, well, there are other duties. Ones you may find taxing, yet deeply satisfying. In exchange for your help, I will allow you to live in the shrine and to sustain yourself on my food offerings. So long as you don't get greedy, you can eat whatever you want. I doubt you could make much of a dent in them, small as you are. And as it is, I've had to throw things out a few times due to the sheer volume of what I'm given. All of this, of course, is in addition to the main privilege of being my acolyte, which is the honor and pleasure of serving me. What do you think? You accept my offer? Oh, it was a rhetorical question, my dear. For you see, I've decided it, and you have no choice in the matter. Not that I think you'd turn me down anyway. Good choice. I think I'll enjoy having you around. I've always thought that you would make an ideal acolyte. Or perhaps a concubine, but that's a discussion for later. Now, my dear, I want you to rest here with me until the first worshipper of the day arrives. Then you can begin your duties. That's funny. Losing your job and your home will likely prove to be the best thing that's ever happened to you. And to me as well. I suppose my blessings of good fortune weren't useless after all. Bask in the joy of this day, my new acolyte. I'm certain we will make each other very happy.